There's only 700 of them left on stud book, and I feel like it's our responsibility to preserve this animal for future generations.
Hello equestrians and adventure fans. My name is Alyssa and I am on a quest to ride every breed. In this episode, it's time to learn about a unique South African breed. So let's get started.
The Nooitgedachters were the first indigenous horse breed of South Africa. They're amazing. One of the main qualities of them is they are exceptionally hardy.
The story of these rugged equines begins over 300 years ago.
So what happened was, if we go back, I don't know how much time you've got, but if we go back to like 1653, that was when they originally started bringing in horses into South Africa, into Cape Town area. And what happened over the next sort of 100, 200 years was a type developed. So this was a mixture of Javan ponies, it was a mixture of Barb, Arab, but there was also a lot of Spanish influence. As the original Dutch settlers started moving inland, they brought this horse with them. And by the point that they were inland, this horse was an animal that was perfectly adapted to the local climate, disease resistant, and at some point it was taken into Lesotho, into the country of Lesotho, and so that was the early 1800s. The topography in Lesotho is exceptionally difficult. It is very high altitude. There's very few agricultural resources. So what happened over the sort of course of 100 years in Lesotho was that a sort of natural process selection took place where only the toughest, strongest, hardiest, most brave ponies survived. Now these Basuto ponies were absolutely famed, and they became very, very popular, particularly like in the Anglo-Boer War, and they were even exported to like the Crimean War. They were sent to India and all over the place, you know, because they were just, by that point, just absolutely famed for being amazing military horses. And then in 1952, the South African Department of Agriculture realized that with all of the exporting and all of the horses that were lost during war, this breed is going to face extinction. So they then went to put a Nooitgedachter project in place. At that point it was a Basuto pony project, but then they started then developing those Basuto ponies, keeping the original qualities, characteristics that make those Basuto ponies so amazing, and then making them a little bit bigger, you know, to create this sort of rugged, working South African riding horse. So the Nooitgedachter was the first indigenous horse breed in South Africa. They registered it as a breed in 1984.
Let's go and meet my first quest horse.
Looking at the Nooitgedachts.
Yes.
Okay. They're quite small horses. It's my first time owning one. But my sister said, oh, I found a horse for you. And I'm like, okay, let's just go look. And I'm like, oh, he's a bit tiny, but I'm like, but once I got on him, I really enjoyed him.
So when did you get him?
I've had him about 2 years now,
okay.
Roughly. Yeah. He loves adventure. So if you could take him into the bush, he would really, he'll go for it, yeah.
Awesome.
He loves going into new areas. But I think he's a bit of an all-around. I started this year with his dressage, and he did really well. He brings me more joy than anything else. So.
I love it. Oh, he's so cute.
Thanks. Look at you.
He's so expressive.
He tilts his head and he's like,
Yeah, yeah.
and the lip starts pulling at one stage. Good boy. No, leave my my carrots. Always have this bag. So
He says those are mine.
ever nudging me. Yes, he knows it's his.
Oh, I love how you have the little dressage area set up over here.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Thanks.
I love his awareness too. He's like looking in and checking on you.
He's one of those horses that you can put him into something and he'll give his heart for you, you know.
Yeah.
He'll do anything just to please you.
Good boy. Next, we're heading to meet a young rider and her dressage pony. So this is Louie.
Yes.
How did you get Louie?
So basically, I've always ridden like tiny little ponies. So my mom thought, let me get something bigger. And then we went to try Louie, and it was pouring with rain and it was windy. And he was still quite young. He was about 7, and he was just like trotting around, so lazy. And my mom was like, he's the one.
You recently did a pretty big competition, right?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
So it was Easter Festival, and it happens every year at just Kep, which is down the road, the showground. And I do it every year, so this year is our first year in medium, and he was amazing. He was really good, so it was our best show so far.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
These jumps are as tall as he is.
Yeah.
So your brother was just out here jumping these?
Yes.
Wow. You guys have such a beautiful place to ride. Let me know in the comments if you have ever heard of this breed before. What's your dream coming up? What are you hoping for with him or for you as a rider?
I'd love to get him to Prix St. George because a lot of the time since we're pony riders, we always compare my marks to the horses, and since he's a really amazing pony, so my coach thinks we can get him to Prix St. George in a couple years time. So awesome. That's probably my dream on him.
He's so short. Thank you, buddy. Oh my gosh, your purple pony blanket is so cute. Before the sun sets, I have one more Nooitgedachter to ride, and this one was just recently started under saddle.
So we have just started leasing this property. So all of our horses are based in the Free State, but now I've got these three that are based here at the moment. This is Darlington. Darlington lives here and looks after the horses,
Doing
and this
great.
is Alyssa.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you.
And these are my babies.
Aww.
So this is one of our brood mares. This is Nelmari. This is the first youngster that we bred in 2021. And her little one is just over there, Dianthus. He's just turned 7 months old.
Oh my gosh.
So he's going to be heading off to the farm soon. It's me and my friend. We've got a partnership with the stud on the farm. And we have now got 42 of them.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
It happened quickly. This horse is the most level-headed, gentle, just calm horse, and it's just so hardy, and it's so good for the South African conditions, you know. There's only 700 of them left on stud book, and I feel like it's our responsibility to preserve this animal for future generations.
Oh my gosh, I just love watching the girls like interact with them. It's so great.
I just love them.
Yeah. Nelmari is 5 years old, and she's just recently started her journey to become a riding horse.
Oh, you've got a nice endurance saddle today.
Ooh,
I love this saddle.
it looks really comfortable.
They are. Can you get your nose out of it, please? Your turn is coming, but not quite yet.
He's so cute.
The good thing you're riding her, because then you'll see just what makes this breed so special is that you can do that.
She's nursing her foal right now. Moms can do it all.
Looking forward to the day.
You're gonna be a very brave little one when you are older.
Right, it's all yours.
Awesome.
Newly backed Nooitie.
I love the nickname. Nooitie.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Good girl. And she looks like a wild animal. They're good. Yeah. These experiences are really such an honor when the wonderful owners are willing to share these horses with me and just showcase what makes these breeds so special. She's like, I would stand here all day. This is good. Good girl. Walk on. Walk on. I know, I'm up here. What do you know? We were just friends on the ground, yeah. Good girl. Oh, I love her coloring. She's so pretty, yeah.
I always look at her and think, she was like the dream pony I wanted when I was a little girl, you know? She's literally like my dream pony. She's such a sweet thing.
How do you sell them? It must be so hard, but you know they're going to, you know, create a new...
That's what I said, when you create something amazing and you're preserving this incredible heritage, then to see it, you know, in its element, in a show ring somewhere with a happy little girl, and it's her dream pony, it makes it worthwhile.
Oh, that is so well said. Good girl. And good girl.
Still getting to grips with
She's
what
doing
this
so
rein
well,
means, what that rein
though.
means,
Yeah.
what that aid means.
Good girl. It's so much to learn, so much to think about for
Yeah.
these guys. We will let you be done for the night. We used up all our usable daylight. Oh,
Hi, sweetie. You can see why I want to put my 4-year-old daughter on a horse like this. And then it can turn into Louie and win every award under the sun at the shows. I think the thing is the character, you know, this people-pleasing, wanting to do whatever you're doing.
yeah,
You can just make them love whatever it is you're up to.
yeah. For people that have never heard of the breed before, what would you like them to learn about the breed?
I would like them to know that the Nooitgedachter is South Africa's first indigenous horse breed, and there's a reason that it's still going today. There's a reason that they're just, you know, everyone who owns one of these horses are just mad about them. They are very cost effective. They don't need to be shod. They barely ever see the farrier. They hardly ever get sick. And you know, it really carries the heritage of South Africa. It's a proudly South African product. It is just, it's built for this land, by the people, and it's future proof. You know, there's not much that you can't do with a Nooitgedachter.